Hi everyone, guess what this wall is made of? Of course, from decorative plaster, otherwise this video would not be on our channel. We putty noticeable surface defects. I smooth the corners with sandpaper. Sand the rough edges from the putty. This is a special primer. It contains quartz sand. On the surface treated with this primer, the textured plaster will hold well. I roll out the thick layer with a roller. The fur coat must remain. Then it will be visible in the seams between the bricks. After that, we'll wait 2 hours. The primer will dry. Then we will start marking with adhesive tape. The width of the seam we selected is 1 cm. I mark the width on the adhesive tape. I apply a tape measure and draw a line on it. We couldn't buy the right thickness of adhesive tape. It was not offered for sale. So you will have to mark and cut. I cut the adhesive tape on the label. I need to get a thickness of 1 cm. I cut until the knife hits a hard spool. The knife went deep. So we've come to the very end. Now we will make a markup. The tape is unwound from the side so that the edge does not cling and does not break. This is a horizontal line. There will be bricks on it. This is a kitchen apron. We calculated the height from the width of the bricks, which would have turned out without scraps. I made place marks on a piece of cardboard for convenience. First, we pasted horizontal lines. Now the vertical lines. Taking into account the length of the bricks 22 centimeters. This time we glue the strips together in a staggered order. On a large surface, it is important that the lines are strictly parallel. It is also important to connect the transition lines between the walls. We stretch a colorful ribbon along the entire length of the wall. In this case, a perfectly smooth line is obtained. On this kitchen apron spent about 50 meters of narrow adhesive tape. This is a decorative finishing plaster. It contains paper fibers. Therefore, it can be applied in a thick layer without cracking. It will be a dirty job. Clean surfaces are covered with a film. Carefully apply the material with a spatula. It is very important not to tear off the tape. The approximate layer of 2-3 After applying a small area, we form a pattern on the surface of the plaster with a plastic rounded spatula. This is the texture we got. We left bits of tape in the corners to get it out. Start pulling out the tape. The result is a beautiful white brick. Now you will have to wait 1 day for everything to dry. The protruding edges are then sanded with sandpaper. It's been a whole day. For sanding, you can use a large sandpaper. Then we sweep the dust away with a brush. There is a lot of dust in the seams. On the largest wall, we decided to make the maximum layer of plaster to get more realistic bricks. The average thickness is about 5 mm. This layer did not dry out in 1 day, so we left it to dry for another 2 days. The thick layer looks, of course, more beautiful. Two more days passed. The texture is hard. Now you can polish. It is worth noting that this is the most time-consuming process of this technology. With rounded edges, it looks more like a real brick. It's time to protect the surface from contamination. This is a water repellent. If you treat the surface with this, it will be less dirty and better washed. If you are going to do this for yourself, ask for similar compositions in construction stores. And bricks can be made from different putty compositions. The main thing is that the putty can withstand a layer of at least 5 mm. So, I cover the entire surface with a protective compound. The tape around the switch will have to be cut with a knife. You can get it out. This is very deep. It's all right now. I wanted to put a fireplace here. Here's the Christmas tree. White brick is suitable for any interior. What do you think? Have we done this job? Yes, of course. Great. Thank you for your attention. We look forward to any of your activities. Comments, likes and subscriptions. All this motivates us to new ideas. See you soon. Goodbye.